We've worked so hard to create affordable housing here in Utah, and it's a shame that because of our great economy, things are turning and flipping, and we're now losing that affordable housing as people come in, purchase it, rehab it, and it becomes unaffordable.
The Utah Housing Preservation Fund is one of the most unique public-private partnerships anywhere in the country to help address this issue. We're seeing homelessness on the rise. Money spent on prevention is going to save much more money on the back end, and that was very compelling.
As a bank, we're required to invest in the community. So we try to sort through all the things out there, cut through the noise, and get to the people who are making the biggest impact. And for me, the Utah Housing Preservation Fund was doing just that.
So we started thinking, what could we do to put together a fund that would enable us to buy these complexes, apartment developments that came available, and making sure that they stayed affordable. We went to our legislature, we went to philanthropists who were also concerned about both homelessness and the cost of housing, and they saw this as a real positive solution, and so we were off and running. We have about 768 units in total in the Preservation Fund, 10 different projects across the state, and that's 768 individuals or families that are really benefiting from this.
I'm Maria Mendoza. I'm the property manager here at Victoria Summit, and we have in total 96 units here.
Well, Hidden Point, it's a pretty nice community. It's a quiet place. It's a pretty friendly place. We have a lot of families. Being able to pay the rent and have some extra money to, enjoy with your family, it's something nice.
We love our tenants. We just don't have any issues with our tenants. We have some residents that have been here for 20 years, 15 years, 10 years. If they get an increase of $300-400, it'd be a really bad impact for them.
Not only would it be detrimental to their economy, but just trying to find a different unit is almost impossible. Our older tenants, that have been here for so long, some of them just depend on their Social Security or their retirement plan. And so when their rent is, let's say $1,000, and out of nowhere it goes to $1,500 a month, it's not only rent that it impacts the way that they eat, the way that they entertain.
Pay utilities.
Yeah, so everything would just kind of be off.
As Utahns, it resonates. It resonated with legislators because this is about real people, and it's life-changing. Not just for the, for the mom or dad that's in there, but for their kids to break that cycle potentially of homelessness. It changes everybody's perception, and I'm so grateful that we get a chance to hear from those people who are being impacted directly.
My name's Amy Cordova. I live in Mill Creek, Utah, and I'm a homemaker. I stay home with my son. I used to live in the apartments before here. They're newer apartments, but they're more expensive, and they're not very big. And I moved in this one. I've been in here for 3 months, but it's cheaper and it's more spacious and it feels more at home. I moved up on this side because it was closer to my work and stuff. I was working at the LDS hospital in the medical records, but then my son's father passed away, so I had to take a leave of absence, and then worked at Walmart for a while, and then I got hurt at Walmart, and then that's when I came disabled because I hurt my back and neck. So I was homeless for a while, so I had to stay at the shelter and stuff for a while. It was really hard being homeless because, like I said, I've had money before and had my own house. To go down to that when it wasn't my fault why I became homeless, so I'm not, I don't judge very much no more because you don't know what people's been through. So, but I feel better having my housing and stuff to help me. But I'm glad you guys are doing this because they need to know.
I don't think there's a better group that we can be involved with than the Utah Housing Preservation Fund to have an impact on housing affordability and homelessness. We definitely have to grow the number of affordable units that serve those at the very lowest rung of the ladder. For the individuals that are truly suffering, that otherwise might be traumatized, that are one, paycheck away from disaster, or one medical bill away from really being in harm's way. As you consider your investment alternatives, this is one that you can count on having an impact, not just this year, but for generations to come.